morning and welcome to Master Debating. I'm your host, Woizero, and today we are going to dive into a serious topic that Americans just can't decide on. Today we are discussing the importance on which is America's favorite cookie, Chips Ahoy or Oreos. Today we have Sean representing the Chips Ahoy team and we have Caitlin representing the Oreo team. As Mike Buffer would say, let's get ready to rumble. So, Caitlin, in your opinion, why do you believe Oreos is America's favorite cookie?
Well, I think there are just so many reasons why Oreos are better, why they are America's favorite cookie. Most importantly, they taste better. There's a mixture between the chocolate, the cream, the two cookies. I could go on forever.
And Sean, why do you believe Chips Ahoy is America's favorite cookie?
Well, along with being one of the best-selling cookie brands in the United States, Chips Ahoy just smells great. And they taste great as well. I mean, you open a bag of Chips Ahoy and you get that smell, you suddenly feel your stomach start to rumble, and you just crave cookies all of a sudden.
Oh, wow. And Caitlin, have you ever had any Chips Ahoy or a bad Chips Ahoy experience?
I think every Chips Ahoy experience is a bad experience because, I mean, when you can have a homemade chocolate chip cookie, why would you pick a Chips Ahoy cookie? They're just this, like, there's just so much better homemade, so why would you ever decide to go Chips Ahoy?
Well, why wouldn't you have a homemade cookie over an Oreo cookie?
Well, we're talking,
Conversely.
I think the thing about Oreos is like you can make a homemade Oreo cookie, but I think they're good on their own, whereas Chips Ahoy just tastes like a fake homemade cookie,
I don't think so, because homemade cookies, you know, they're usually very, very filling. But Chips Ahoy is more like a snack, you know, they're much more thin, they're more crisp, and these are just two qualities that, you know, many people, including myself, prefer.
Did you grow up eating Chips Ahoy?
Oh, absolutely. I used to eat Chips Ahoy every day.
No Oreos in your snack bag? Your mom never packed that?
I ate Oreos maybe once.
Once?
Once.
Wow.
And I never will try them again. I think they're gross, to be honest with you. I think that cream they have right in the center of the two
the best part of the
chocolate chip
cookie.
cookies,
The
it's
best
gross.
part. It's the best part. I mean, that's what makes it in Oreo. That's what makes it fun. Like you got these two crisp chocolate cookies. In the middle, you have this just delicious cream.
I mean, well, you know, a lot of Americans actually prefer, you know, the chocolate chip variety cookies. So Oreo's very different, but do they provide varieties with Oreos?
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
What do they actually provide?
See, that is another amazing thing about Oreos is, yes, you can get the chocolate Oreo, the very, you know, the classic two chocolate cookies with the cream in the middle, but you can also get mint Oreos, you can get golden Oreos, you can get even key lime Oreos. There are double stuffed. There are just so many different varieties of Oreo.
And do you both like dip with milk or eat it separately? You know what I'm saying?
Well, of course, with milk it's delicious,
Yes.
but I think it's even more delicious with Chips Ahoy rather than with Oreos.
Did you
with
know
Oreos,
that Oreo is Milk's favorite cookie? Did you know that?
that doesn't make sense to me because I think there's already milk in Oreos. You know,
But
of
there
course it's
isn't.
Milk's favorite cookie. You know, it's biased because there's already milk mixed in there.
That's not, the cream and the milk are not the same thing.
You don't think that cream in the middle is made out of milk somehow?
No.
No, you don't think that's some kind of dairy product? I think that's even more disturbing.
I don't think it's
Wow.
milk. I think that'd be really weird if you just put like some solidified milk between your cookie. I don't think that's
It
what's
sounds
going
better
on
to
here.
me than having some sort
That's
of artificial
disgusting.
goo put in between there.
It's cream.
Well-
It's delicious sugary cream.
Also, there's many ways, you know, to eat both cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, you
Absolutely.
could take the cream out, you know, you could break a Chips Ahoy down
Well,
into like crumbles. You
I
know,
don't think there should
eat
be
it
too many
in your
ways
milk.
just to eat a cookie. I mean, that's the whole thing about eating. There's just two steps. You take the food and you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, but you could also have fun with it. I mean, like with an Oreo, you can just take a bite out of it, but you can also like take it apart. You can eat the cream first, you can eat the cookie first. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different ways to eat an Oreo, and like just adds to your Oreo cookie experience.
You never made like a cookie cereal? Like, you know, break the cookie and put it in the milk and then eat it? No? Is that me?
No, I can't say I've ever done that.
Oh.
I prefer my breakfast to be healthy. But I'll tell you this much. If you ever take apart an Oreo cookie out in public and you start licking the cream off like some kind of animal, it puts other people off.
No, I think because most people do it, and most people are okay with that.
Okay.
I don't
Yes.
think so, no. I think
Absolutely.
there are people who've never even heard of Oreo cookies, if you could believe that.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't heard about
Well,
it?
my friend John, for one,
Oh.
has never heard of Oreo cookies.
Your friend John.
My friend John, yeah.
Wow, that's really unfortunate for him.
He heard of Chips Ahoy?
He's heard of Chips Ahoy for sure.
Oh, wow,
Absolutely, but
okay.
Oreos he's never even heard of, so I don't see how it could be America's favorite
That's
cookie.
just Wow, I feel really sorry for him. He's been
Wow.
living with Chips Ahoy all the
Well,
time.
me too. He has been living under a rock most of his life, but
Oh, a rock.
unfortunate.
Wow. Well, can you describe a time when you first seen Chips Ahoy? Like when you first taste Chips Ahoy, what was your reaction?
oh, I was going to school and my mom always packed my lunchbox for me.
Oh, wow.
And
Good
she would
mom.
always leave me a little snack bag in there. Usually it was like those little peanut butter cookies, but then she decided to switch it up one day and gave me Chips Ahoy.
Okay. And
And it was a wonderful surprise.
okay. Can you describe a time when you first tasted Oreos? What
It
was your reaction?
a beautiful experience. It was just, I remember putting that cookie into my mouth and it was like, my life was never going to be the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really, that sounds
I have to ask
amazing.
you this though. When you think of a cookie, what's the first kind of cookie that just pops into your mind?
A chocolate chip cookie.
Exactly.
And
There you go.
Yes, but a real homemade chocolate chip cookie, not a garbage processed Chips Ahoy cookie.
But a chocolate chip cookie.
yeah, but
nonetheless.
not a Chips Ahoy cookie, so there's a difference.
Yeah, definitely. You may have to try Oreos and you may have to try Chips Ahoy's Chewy, because
No.
that's kind of like going towards the homemade side. But I definitely recommend, dipping your Oreo in some milk. But, well, thank you. Thank you. That's all we have for today. Thank you for tuning in with your host, Woizero Jarvis. This is Master Debating. And don't forget to tune in next week. Thank you. Goodbye.